Ro, just stay there for a second. Well, I'm going to explain to the people why you're not here, but you're here.
She can actually chat in the comments.
Now we usually video call me back. Who? Toby? She shows him the boobies.
Shut up, Meg.
Wait. Hold on a second. She shows whose puppies.
That one to me.
No, my question is whose puppies? Jackals or hers?
Jackals. All jackals.
All jackals all day.
Jackals all day.
All right. There we go. Now we got something. Hey, Sarah. Thank you for coming in.
Yeah, but let me ask you, Ro, how often do you do that, though? Once in the blue moon? It's not like you're doing it every day.
Yeah. Again.
Yeah. See, that's the same thing with us. It's just you just don't bug the guy.
I mean, I get a snap like once a week. That's about it.
Well, yeah, but you are way closer to him than most.
True.
I do little sister check-ins. So yeah.
Yeah, but you're way closer than most. Everybody else is just kind of, we're there. We got his back 110%, no questions asked.
Yeah. All I'm going to say to this much right now is that if there's anybody that's going to try to pull what that lady did to the famous squirrel, to Toby, you will find an issue coming soon.
They'll have a whole army coming at him. You still look like you're playing in the 80s there, homie. Like you're on 90s dial-up right now. And now you're starting to fall behind there, Max Headroom.
What? No, man. I got full range right now, full baud rate and everything. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm gonna just start doing this when I smoke on this damn thing because I ain't fucking with that bullshit. I'm sitting here trying to fucking go off camera every 5 seconds. I'm a damn adult.
Yeah, there's ways to change that. We can all do that like this.
You just hold your hand in front of the screen and go.
Don't make her angry. You wouldn't like her when she's angry.
When did you turn Hulk there, Rowan?
Yeah, she went yellow Hulk.
Isn't it? What's going on?
She went party lime green Hulk.
Oh, that's a new one.
Oh, look, Cassie came.
Cassie's in here. Oh my gosh.
Cassie's in here.
Oh, look.
My mom.
Oh, are those your people that are showing up for you?
Is there people in the comments
and I know King
over
Fluffy.
on the YouTube side?
I know you know King Fluffy. We all know King Fluffy. Well, no, we're gonna. Hey, bro, we're gonna change your name. You need to change your name on TikTok too. It's to King Less Fluffy.
Less so fluffy. We'll call him Less so.
King Less Fluffy Joker Rob. That's what it should be.
Yeah,
he is. I am very proud of him. He's lost a lot of weight and he's still going.
Oh my gosh, there's a Giggles Misfits over here on the.
He's gonna have that Adam
TikTok
Sandler flap from that one movie.
Oh God, no,
that'd be great.
No,
in my living room.
Yeah, just sitting in bed, just flapping it back and forth like what the fuck.
Hey guys, just to let you guys know over here on the TikTok side of things, go click on my bio, and while you're over there, click on the link tree and you'll see 4HP podcast. That'll actually, guys, bring you straight into YouTube. And you can hang out with us there because we can be more unhinged on the YouTube side compared to. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So just to let you guys know.
Finish your sentence.
No, I don't want to.
Fuck. Just to let you guys know.
Let you guys.
What?
Just to let you guys know, we have more fun over on the YouTube side than the TikTok side. Yeah.
Oh my.
Shut up, Meg.
Oh, could you just please? Could you push a button, Rowan? No.
Oh,
Gosh dang it. I'd be hitting one button right now.
oh, too bad. So sad.
That's okay. Because I still got the stuff on the TikTok side of things.
I am too high for this shit.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take a chair and sing a song loud and strong. Men of war and men of care. Maidens fierce and maidens fair. Raise your horns into the air and sing.
Oh my gosh, we need to fix that.
Yeah, we do need to fix that a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to 4HP, the Four Heathens podcast. We have all four heathens here. It is me, Bones. It is, of course, my little sis and everybody's little sis, Ariel. We also have Mr. Pit Boss,
Yeah, hello.
rainy as he may be.
What?
And, of course, we have the Rowan, who is at this moment not feeling very well and has a little bit of a loss of her voice. So she will be muted and on. She might go to the green room. She might go lay down. She might go down on her man. We don't know. Anyway.
You know, now
What?
she's got that look. She's waiting
Oh,
for that.
oh,
she's
hold on.
waiting for
Wait.
that
I'm waiting for her to talk shit.
No, oh,
Wah, wah, wah. You can't type shit. I said talk shit.
oh, it's on now. It's on like Donkey Kong.
She has a permanent.
Shut up, Meg.
Did you really just smack me? That was rude. She just smacked me twice. Okay. Ah,
Yeah.
Oh my.
I know.
Who's your mommy? Anyway,
Wow. All right. So, guys, we're here to talk to you guys about a lot of things. Today is going to be a day of talking about three specific things. Number one, we're going to talk about the CEO that got taken out in style. Yeah.
yeah,
The second thing we're going to talk about, of course, is going to be the TikTok ban as well. That's going to be the majority. I want your guys' thoughts and opinions on that. So if you guys have any questions about it or anything, just hold on to it until we get there. And if not, then we'll get there and you guys you got time to think about it. We also have one more thing to talk about. And it's going to be the first thing we talk about because, well, we need to figure out exactly what the hell's going on here. So the first one we're going to talk about is the Hawk Tua girl, Haley Welch.
You mean that the one that has a special button for us?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
So Haley decided to come out with what's kind of known as a meme Bitcoin, something like that. It's just a different form of cryptocurrency, and apparently a lot of people lost a lot of money. Now
Uh-oh.
we're talking in the upwards of the millions of dollars.
Oh, it's that one.
I haven't heard
Yeah.
anything more or less about this. I've heard a lot of TikTokers calling her out and everything, but here's my thing. When it comes down to it, we don't know the full story. We're not going to judge her for what she's done, but at the same time, we'll talk about it. And this is to, I'm going to say this now. This is to TikTok. Hi, how are you? Good to see you. In fact, hold on just 1 second. There we go. Hi, TikTok. My name's Bones. This is 4HP Podcast. Now, I'd like to say this. Anything that we talk about is just us having a conversation about things. Theories, thoughts. Everything can be alleged, as you want to call it. I don't know. We're not spreading disinformation or misinformation. We're just having a conversation about what's going on in the world. So, having said that, sit back, relax, and enjoy yourself. I don't give a shit what else you do. Just leave us the fuck alone and let us do our show. Oh,
Wow.
disclaimer. Sorry.
Oh, I love the disclaimer.
Well, when it comes down to it, the last time we were on, we got a flag for misinformation or disinformation, whichever one. When it comes down to it, we are just going to sit here and discuss this stuff. And if TikTok doesn't like it, then guess what? Your days are numbered anyway. So now your days are numbered according to the U.S. government and everything else.
True.
We'll find out what the judges say. We'll talk about that later. Anyway, now we're talking about the Hakatoa girl. Someone's on my side. They can get really. You can just put that in the big chat. Okay, you don't have to put that in private chat. You can just put that in the big chat.
Yeah, we
You
can
know,
throw
since
that
you're
up
so
to everybody.
talkative today.
I mean, as it says, we got to look at something that's amazing part about this is a lot of people don't understand cryptocurrency and what the hell is it? Well, what it is that your computer and or system can be used for specific jobs for calculations, and you get paid for it in a way of cryptocurrencies of some type. So in respect to that, since these other phony ones that have come out, and I know where she got it from because somebody else got nailed with it over on the YouTube side of things. Now, when that happened, there is a disclaimer before you start to buy cryptocurrencies.
Hello, Paul.
It is literally just like stock market. You can make or you can lose. Either way, it's going to happen. You can't blame anybody but yourself because you're the ones who put the money there.
Oh, damn, that's a funny fucking comment. Hawk took all y'all money. Anyway,
Talk to y'all about money, jeez.
so basically what it was they think, and this is what has been said, this is not facts, this is opinion. I feel like I'm on The View having to read legal notes, you fucking assholes. Anyway, so apparently,
We're not the
Right.
View.
allegedly, what happened was that she had given all these crypto coins or whatever to people that she knew.
Mhm.
Those people in turn sold those coins on there, and that people bought them. And whenever they bought them all up, they pretty much were done, and they dropped out. And then I don't know why it dropped the way it did, but it did. And one guy I think put in 3 million and came out with 30,000.
Hey, that's the way it is. It's the choice. And I'm going to tell you guys right now, we're not talking about financial stuff. We're not financial advisors of any type. We're just talking about it.
They get it. They understand.
yeah.
They know the disclaimers. Fuck it. We're done with the disclaimers on this goddamn
Yeah.
show. I'm gonna give you one fucking disclaimer at the very start of this thing. This is all of our fucking opinions. This is not facts. This is what we've seen on your platforms, to all the social media platforms that we're on right now. This is what we've seen on your platforms, and if you're not taking them off your platforms, don't call us for disinformation. There we go.
Yeah, it's
Done.
it's
Don't worry
just like
about
the digital
True that.
stock market. So it's your choice to put money into it or not. Don't blame
Yeah,
somebody
but-
else because you were stupid to put money there.
Yeah, but to sit there and have like
True.
have it go all the way up there and then go all the way back down, and the amount of videos I've seen of people on her ass about this already,
Mhm.
but I haven't seen anything about her coming out saying, "Hey, this is bullshit."
Yeah, where's the denial?
I don't know. I haven't, like I said, I haven't found it. I really haven't like tried to jump in and search for it. But what I can do is I can look up.
Hey, crazy Irish.
I'd
How
be
you doing?
surprised if she's not defending herself at this point. But if she's not,
I would.
there's some- if she's not, then there's some, something going on there.
You got to have damage control at this point because seriously, at this point, you're looking at a lot of people pointing out that she did this and she did that, but then I'm still going to keep pointing it out. It's your stupid fault for putting money into it. She didn't
Right.
tell you to put money into it. You did it on your own terms.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go.
True that.
Influencer Haley Welch, Hawk Hula, who shot to the internet star. Oh, you know what? This is why I'm so annoyed right now because I didn't do it. It's so stupid. What am I doing here with my life? Oh my god, daydreaming. That's what I'm doing. There.
I was wondering
Okay.
where that sound went.
Yeah. So the influencer Haley Welch, who shot to internet stardom this year thanks to a particularly viral interview clip, is pushing back on accusations that Hawk, the cryptocurrency she helped launch this week, is a scam after its price plummeted. Welch said on X that she and the people behind the coin have not sold any of their holdings. Okay. So that means what? I don't know. The coin's market capitalization was around 28 million as of Thursday afternoon, down from nearly 500 million when it peaked Wednesday. So you can imagine that big hop and that big drop.
Right.
And this is according to Dex Screener, which monitors the price, trading volume, and on-chain trades for various tokens. Now, I want to be very clear. I'm reading this from NBC News. YouTuber and crypto journalist Stephen, not even going to try, who has amassed millions of followers on social media under the name CoffeeZilla, confronted Welch in a live X Space audio conversation Wednesday titled "The Hawk Truth." They're really going off on this Hawk shit. In the clips, in clips of the conversation, I know how to read, I promise, which circulated on X, Welch's team denied Feinstein's accusations of rug pulling, a term used for crypto world for projects in which a coin's creator seek to build hype and drive up the coin's price, only for them to sell their holdings at a profit, which then leaves other investors with devalued tokens after price drops dramatically. But again, I'm going to go back up and say they have not sold any of their holdings, according to NBC News. Influencer needs to learn that meme coins are not funny when they come at the expense of your fans. Feinstein told ABC News. Welch's team blamed snipers, bots programmed to buy tokens immediately upon launch and sell when price spikes, for causing the market fluctuation, which has happened before. It's just an automated system that somebody makes that has a bunch of different things to buy with. So they'll go in, they'll have these all set. They'll buy, if they want to buy them all at $1 before they reach $1,000, they all start buying immediately. So they're all buying a bunch of different things. So, and then after when it spikes and it starts to drop, it's programmed to just dump it.
Yeah,
but it's also it's an AI thing.
It's an AI thing, and I'm gonna talk to cryptocurrency here really quickly. Bitcoin did the same exact thing when it first started off. All right, guys, it went up so high that everybody had it. Everybody had Bitcoin, and it was so high priced, and then it dropped like a rock. Then nobody could use that cryptocurrency to buy anything. So there was a pizza guy. When somebody said, I will give somebody 30 million in cryptocurrency, in other words, the Bitcoin, to any pizza person that drops off a pizza. Once that happened, Bitcoin jumped through the roof. That pizza guy got over 30 million in Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Think how much that is right now.
One Bitcoin is 100. Last I heard, which I think was on Thursday, is over $100,000. 101,500 something per Bitcoin.
So what they're hoping for, is it going to do the Bitcoin jump? Is it going to do the Bitcoin jump like it did before?
Well, hold on.
That's what they're hoping for.
Well, hold on. In a post, in an X post Thursday, Welch wrote that her team hasn't sold one token and that no key opinion leaders or influential figures who generated buzz around the coin were given free tokens. So she's saying that they weren't given anything free. She added that they also tried to stop snipers by implementing high fees which now have been dropped. But
Yeah.
the very end of this says representatives for Welch did not immediately respond to a request for comment on Thursday. So that tells me, shit, we got to get our story straight.
Right.
If they did, they did. If they didn't, they didn't. When it comes down to it, it's all said and done. You're dumb if you play in that game, and if you lose, you lose.
They were hoping on the big win, and it didn't happen. Just like every other coin that's been ever out there, it's gone up, it's gone down. You lose money, you gain money, just
Right.
like the regular stock market, guys. Come on,
Right.
you're not going to blame the Goldman Sachs because the stock dropped because they're selling McNuggets, golden McNuggets that way. I
Bro.
don't know.
Bro. The dial-up duo.
Shut up. I am not dial-up.
So, ladies and gentlemen, this is what it's like in the 90s, and this is what it's like today.
My camera lens is dirty. Come on.
No,
I-
you need to focus your fucking
missed the
camera. Get
90s.
better
I did.
internet in the laundry room.
No,
Jesus.
it's fully connected. It's literally
You're fully 80s, homie.
Hold on. All right, that's autofocus right now.
But I love it. It flashes us all back to like VHS tape time. Come on.
All of a sudden you hear Zelda in the background. Do 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 do. No, I don't know.
Here, I got something for you guys
Well,
to
my
laugh.
husband's playing Donkey Kong, so I mean,
So,
Oh Jesus!
that's 94. Yeah.
so this right here is a song that somebody made over this thing. I mean, it's just so quick for people to jump on other people's failures and not
Oh,
their
it is.
successes. Because I'm gonna put it to you this way: if she had succeeded, nobody would have wrote a song about it. Nobody would have
No.
given a shit.
Nope.
They would have talked about her coin going through the roof, and she's a millionaire now. And if everybody benefited from it, just saying. But when they fail, oh
Right.
god, when people fail, y'all motherfuckers are quick to get on them.
Yeah.
And
I
Savage.
mean, super quick. Where in the hell was that? You had a thing where you could have made this full screen. Floating player, maybe? Nope.
I
Nope.
put my money down
Oh, well.
on Hawk Tour. Thought I'd found
Oh
the
my
next big thing. That sweet girl promised riches, but now I've lost my wedding ring.
I like it, Hawk
had
Tour.
a voice like sweet molasses and eyes that sparkle bright. But now my wallet's empty and she's vanished in the night. Talk to the police, tell them all my tale. How that Hawk Tour girl made my poor heart quail. She took my money, now I'm out of luck. Talk to the police, I put my money.
Yeah. That shit's good stuff, man. So yeah, it's very catchy. That's the sad part about it. And if you're wondering why I'm not on camera, it's because I'm smoking. I want to listen to people bitch. Oh, he has a cigarette in his mouth and he's not. He's an adult and he shouldn't be doing that. Some kid might.
Well, here's the thing on it. She did not make you put the money in there.
no, she didn't.
Right.
Number one.
She did not make you
Yeah.
do anything other than your decision to do so. So don't blame her for your
Right.
stupid mistake.
Well, it's not necessarily about
Right.
blaming her for the stupid mistake. There's a lot of controversy behind how everything went down. And of course, you saw the chart, how it goes up and then it goes way down real fast. And that's the
Yeah.
market, though. Market is buy low, sell high. That's just the way the market
As
goes.
always.
And when it comes down to it, whenever things like that happen, it's one of those deals where it happens. I get it. I understand. But you've got to figure out a way. You know, if you're gonna play the stock market, you got to understand it's like the slot machine at a casino, or something that you're gambling literally. So you've got to sit there and understand that if you're going to gamble your money there, you can gamble your money anywhere. So it's all a gamble. Now there are people that understand and that they know all this stuff. Here, hold on. You okay, sis? Is this better?
I'm just trying to figure out where everybody went.
Well, I'm smoking and I don't know. But you gotta understand. You gotta understand the thing about the whole deal is the fact that you are literally gambling with your money when you're playing the stock market. So deal with it or don't. It's just the way it is.
Well,
Right.
I look at it. I look at it this way. Right now, as it sits, I'm actually looking at what's going on with her stuff.
I want you to
And-
read what Grim just put in. If that ain't fucking accurate, bro.
That's so true. That's so- oh
If
my
that
gosh.
ain't fucking accurate, man. I mean, 80s HBO movie. Holy shit.
Okay.
That's how
Are you
it
talking
felt
about
for,
like the
2
movie where the
seconds,
white girl's
Cassie.
running and breaks her ankle and the killer still catches up to her, even though he's 10 miles away?
Yeah. Yeah, you have a better chance at winning the lottery more than anything else. And I'm looking at the coin, the Hawk coin right now.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at the way it's patterned. Okay.
Okay.
And I match it up to, let's say, Litecoin. That's another coin that's out there. Everybody thought it was going to be a garbage coin, and look what it did. It has the same, almost the same setup, the same thing. It has that big hike upper, and then it drops down low, and it's going to start building back up from there. And people, if you learned correctly for the last time, we've learned this in high school when we were trained. We were taught this stuff: buy low, sell high.
True that.
Yeah, I'd rather buy stock in Scotch tape. Yeah, that or sticky notes. I need some money in M3. Why not? I mean, but it's literally, if you guys are putting money into this, you guys should already know, because there are disclaimers when you buy cryptocurrencies that you have to click on. It says, hey, you're doing this on your own free will. Just know it may go up, it may go down. Am I buying coin? I can't confirm or deny that. Because I see if I see an opportunity, am I going to tell you guys? Maybe.
Holy shit.
Possibly.
Oh, sorry. What were you talking about? I was paying attention to something else.
I mean, I if I'm gonna spend money on the cryptocurrency.
Oh, you're talking about the crypto thing still. Okay.
Yeah. I mean,
I was looking up other shit.
yeah.
Just kidding. I'm
Stock
stumped
and
right
gap.
now, bro.
I know.
No, yeah, no. It is. Can you do a podcasty all about you getting scammed? You can do a
Yeah.
podcast all about you getting scammed. No, I like podcasty. That's how it's going to be from now on, Polar. Welcome to the podcasty.
Yeah, I don't think. See, here's the deal. How am I going to blame somebody else for my stupidity if I put it in the wrong coin, or I do this or I do that? Why am I blaming somebody else for something that I did?
Hold on. It's not about blaming somebody else. It's literally the fact that you gambled and you lost a lot of money. I get it. And now you're looking for somebody to blame, and I get that too. But at the same time, I don't put it above people to do what has happened and what has been done. That kind of stuff happens all the time. You grab what you can in this life when you can in this life. And if they went for the big money grab and they did it, great. If not, great. Either way, shit, you gambled and you lost. So
it's life.
I mean, let me put it to you this way. It was like you putting money on Mike Tyson.
God, whoever did that bad idea.
Oh,
Anyway.
there were people that lost millions on the Mike
There's
Tyson
people.
fight.
There's so many people blaming stuff on that right now. It's not even funny.
Well, the way Mike acted in that fight, dude, I still don't agree that it was a scripted fight, in my opinion.
He looked
But
hungry.
they're trying everything. They're trying to explain why he was biting his glove.
See.
All that shit. They're blaming his age for why he slowed down so fast, and it's much stupid stuff. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. We've already discussed that. It's old news. So yeah, we'll see what happens with Haka Tua, and we'll get back to you on that one. Oh, thanks. I appreciate you.
One guy lost 12.5 million on Tyson.
Dear Lord.
Yeah. Yeah, there's
Wow.
Where is that
there's a lot
kind
of
of
people
money
lost
when
money
I
on
need
that.
it?
Yeah. You're
Oh
telling
no.
me.
I'm going to tell you this. Anybody that was close to Jake Paul knew, and anybody that made money on that fight knew exactly what was going to happen. So I'm sorry. If I would have watched it closer, I could have told you that it was going to be scripted and that Jake was going to win. I would have put money down on Jake to win. I would have, plain and simple. But the amount of money that rolled in for Tyson to win, Jesus. His little sis, Mr. Pit Boss's daughter. No.
No.
That's funny though. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
No.
Appreciate that. That ammo is there now.
What?
No, you can, if you look very distinctly, she has no features of Mr. Pit Boss. Notice the neck. She has that. She does not have a beard.
Oh, now
She
you're
does-
finally
she
saying
does
that
have
I
a
have a
neck.
neck.
Hey, compared to him, you look like a fucking giraffe. We all do. Let's be honest.
Hey,
Fuck you.
wait a minute.
He
No,
looks
I'm
like
not his
he's.
father.
I
Hey,
swear to
little
God, he
Brit,
still
what's
looks
going on?
like the dude in the movie going, "Am I not turtle enough for the Turtle Club?
Turtle Club.
Turtle,
Turtle.
Turtle." Like, come
Turtle,
out of your
turtle.
shell already, fucker.
No, it's not
No.
safe out here.
No,
No.
people might see you.
Turtle.
I see now she has a neck. Oh my God.
Oh,
We all know little sis
No,
don't
I
invest in
didn't
crypto.
invest in
She-
crypto. Yes,
She
I invest
invested-
in hair dye.
not
and
black hair dye.
wigs.
Not black hair dye.
No.
Not black hair dye.
No.
No more. No more black
Wait a
hair
minute.
dye.
She doesn't invest in crypto. She invests in Kool-Aid. Anyway.
Or Cool Whip.
What?
I'm done. I'm done. I'm
Wow.
done with you.
Wow. Wow.
No.
Cool Whip.
No.
She did it.
the
I
best
know
thing
where
to
you're
go
going
on
with that,
pie.
and I don't want to know that.
I just said it's the best thing to
Stop
go
it.
on pie.
Oh yeah,
Just like strawberries.
He just
Mhm.
walks in with a tub of fucking
Yep.
Cool Whip ass naked to her, man. Hey, this goes great on pie.
I would do that.
I know
we
you
go.
would.
Are you
She
sure we're
would.
not
She would
related?
Walk out of the shower, walk into the kitchen, grab that shit, walk back into the fucking bedroom with it in her hand, going, "This goes great on pie."
Okay, I'm sorry to say this, but a little
Yeah.
sis, are you sure we're not related somehow? Jeez Louise.
I mean, in long family distancing, probably, but
Probably.
I feel like
I'm waiting for the
everybody's
family
related.
phone call right now. Going, is she just related? Shit.
Right. Wow.
Oh dear Lord! Don't forget she invested.
He
in
had nothing to
platform
do with this
shoes.
podcast. I'm telling you that right now.
Grim, seriously,
What? What did you say?
rude.
Don't
Platform
She invested in
shoes.
platform shoes, step ladders, and daddy issues. Shut up.
I got all I got for you, Grim. This is all I got. That's all I got.
Dang it, Grim.
Wow.
Fuck you, Grimlock.
Oh, Grim. Oh my gosh.
So now I guess this meme that we have is gonna mean something way different.
Yeah,
Spit on that thing.
absolutely. Say it again, y'all.
Wow.
That didn't age well. I love that everyone forgot that Roe is only 4'10". No, we didn't forget it. We just didn't see her for a while.
Well,
What?
she wasn't on the step ladder last night, so I don't know.
I wonder how high her chair is actually like jacked up, or how low her desk is. Like I
Wow,
know
she
I'm
just
gonna- I
went
know.
angry yellow Hulk again.
Hold on.
Anyway,
Don't make
I
her
will
hangry.
switch.
You wouldn't like her when she's hangry.
yeah.
That's my chair when it's all the way down. Hold on.
Oh my
Bro,
god.
I know. I know next week I know next week you're gonna get revenge on us for all this shit.
Oh, she
But
got
that's
plans.
okay. We still love you, honey. It sucks that you're
Ian's
sick.
Outlaw. What's going on?
I get it. I was
Yeah.
there. We didn't do the podcast for what, two weeks because of it.
2 weeks straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I said you
Three.
guys could. You
Yeah.
pussied out, and so
Yeah, we did 3 weeks. But still, Rowan's like writing it down in her notepad, going, "Bones said this.
Bones said this. Bones said that.
Bones did it again. Little
there's
sis
not
on
much
my
on Rowan.
side."
Cassie, let's be honest. If they wanted to, they could see eye to eye.
I am 5'2". I am.
Woman, I saw you
Taller.
next to
Wow.
Bama.
Dude, Bama's short.
Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
a munchkin.
Okay. I'm not that
And
short.
5'2". Uh-huh.
I am not that short. I'm
You're
average
5'2"
size
if
for a
you
girl.
stand up straight.
I am average size for a girl. Okay.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Oh, wait a
No,
minute.
no,
I got an
Oh.
audio message. Hold on.
Hello, this is the representative of the Lollipop Guild. We are looking for your payments.
Again, that is my mom on that end. My mom is part of the Lollipop Guild, not me. I'm still taller in my fam.
You're
Except
how tall?
compared to my husband, I look like
Hold
a
on.
munchkin. I'm
Wait
the-
a minute. You're how tall?
I am
5'2",
actually taller than
said.
most of my fam. 5'2".
You're 5'2", right? Okay. According to the CDC, the average height for women in the United States is 5'3.5".
You know what? You can
You're
fuck
short.
right out, okay?
You fucking short. You fucking short.
Hey,
Sorry.
Like, and that's
like every
that's
like
not
every
false
woman in
information,
the
people.
world, like every woman in the world wishes, you can't get that extra inch and a half. I'm sorry.
Okay, first off, Mel is not.
She's like,
almost
I don't
taller
wish
than
for
me.
that. I got cucumber.
She's
What?
skimming.
Yeah, that's true. Neither can most
Sammy.
men.
Lily is not taller than me.
Sammy,
She's the same
Sammy,
height.
No,
Oh my
I
God.
literally had to look that up, and when it said 5'3.5", I was like, wait a minute. I know she said 5'2".
Oh,
I'm
okay.
5'2".
Hold on. Semi Psycho just said
Uh-huh.
you should be reporting to the North Pole here soon.
That is
Which one?
Giggles.
Semi-
Giggles.
Which
just
one?
jumped
No,
in the
Sammy.
house.
Out of you
Semi-
three,
Semi
out of you
Psycho
three,
said it.
which one? Because all three you motherfuckers could report to the North Pole. Okay.
Hey, I'm 5'8". All right, come on now. At least I'm at-
And when you take your fucking platform shoes off, you're 5'4".
no. When I finally get my next to stretch, I'll be 5'4".
When I finally get my neck to stretch. Okay. Now,
There's
Let's-
nothing wrong
let's-
with being short.
I mean, there's everything wrong with being short. Let's move on to the next little subject here. Yeah, little.
you need is 3 inches.
No, inch and a half. So, the next thing to talk about, guys, is of course the CEO of one of the biggest healthcare companies in the world was taken out, needless to say, by a gentleman. I think it was. It said that
Almost a
it's been 5 days. They haven't found the guy yet.
Yeah, almost a week.
It's been almost a week and they haven't found this guy. Now, I want to ask you three, and I want to ask everybody, everybody that's in the chat. Have you seen the videos about this?
Dude,
I
They are
have only.
they are
I haven't
reaching.
seen. Yeah, I haven't seen any videos except for like the first one that announced that he was shot.
Well, I'm talking about like reaction videos to it.
No, I've only seen one. It was Carter Anderson's.
Oh, some of the reaction videos are funny, but I can tell you a lot of the information that they put on the news.
Picture of the
and this
guy?
is from the news.
Right there?
They are reaching to try to match this guy up to so many different people. It's scary.
Picture of the guy that was not the CEO.
Oh. The other guy?
The other
Yeah.
guy. Yeah. They got a picture of him and then another guy that they have connected. They thought that was him. But
Oh no,
it's
they have
not
clear
him.
pictures of him.
Mm-hmm.
Now this isn't the dude. They thought that was him. It wasn't him.
But they have, I know they have a CC footage of him.
Yeah.
And they did say on the casings, and if you know what I'm saying, casings, there was writing engraved on every single one of them. So
Yeah, don't let it play. Just pause it.
It's already paused.
Okay. For everyone out there, can we just take 5 seconds and admire how pretty this motherfucker is?
dude, that guy's got a
I
great
mean,
job.
Oh wow, he's got an amazing
Right?
style.
But that's not him.
He's an awful person.
If
Don't
hold on.
condone what he
if
did.
that is
Look at that.
That's not him.
1,000 watt smile. No wonder they ain't looking too hard.
Well, we know why they're not looking to her.
Semi just put down. I mean, I'd do him. Semi just put down that she would do it. She would
Semi.
go to conical visits.
So basically what it is what I've scrolled through and what I've seen now. This is some funny shit. So people don't give a shit. They don't care. There was somebody that was like, "Oh, did you guys hear about that CEO? Oh no. Whatever will we do? Oh, it's terrible." I mean, just and everybody else is
Yeah.
like, I don't give a shit. It don't matter because the guy was a rich prick and he's a billionaire, he's a CEO and all this stuff. Now, I will say this. He was a father, he was a husband. Unfortunately, they will not have their dad or their, loved one with them. And it's not taking a human life is never the answer. Okay? It is never the answer.
No.
But Sweet Jesus Bones have his own ginger and he's one lucky man. Well, thank you, Baller. But when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. Yes, a wife lost a husband, children lost their father. The world doesn't care. That's not what they cared about. The world just cared the fact that it's a CEO that is no longer a CEO and no longer with the world. But you had to remember that that was somebody's family member as well. Now, having said that, as a father myself, yeah, it sucks and it's horrible, and I get it.
Yeah.
But my dark humor side is just laughing too damn hard at the whole situation.
Well, see, I'm with you too. The biggest one for me is that, okay, when I found out he was for a medical insurance kind of thing, I was like, wait a minute, hold on. We're just dealing with us, with the medical stuff that we have.
He was the
with here with
CEO
my
of
wife.
United Healthcare, by the way.
Oh, speaking of which,
Right.
that's who we go through.
Have your premiums gone up?
Dude. Well, I can tell you this: the wife got denied her
Do
treatment.
they have assassin insurance?
No, we looked into that.
It's like
Especially
flood
since
insurance,
I
just
use it.
in case you get clipped.
Yeah, it's literally
Oh, Demon Omega, hello.
they're so used to being denying people, and that's what they're good at. They're good at saying no.
Right
But when
Right.
there's people that needed that stuff to survive,
right.
okay, and the companies are still saying no, those are the people that are going, oh no, he's gone. What are we gonna do? Oh,
Well, here's
Right.
the thing. The theories about why he did what he did, because we won't know until they catch him and they talk to him.
yeah,
But the theories about why he did
We
what
can
he
only
did
speculate.
are maybe he lost a family member because the health coverage wouldn't cover that. Maybe he lost a friend, or he was diagnosed with something and his health care said, yeah, no, screw you. You're going to die anyway. We don't care. We're not going to pay for this, that, or the other. There's so many different reasons why he could have done what he done, or he could have just been a nut that thought that this guy was part of the hierarchy or something. But it just seemed way too personal for just a random kind of thing.
yeah. There was an objective. There was something that triggered the guy to the point where he literally just decided, no, this is what's going to happen. End of story. Who cares about my family, or if he had a family, that he went to that farthest point and said, it's going to happen.
Yeah. How did he know he was going to be at 6 a.m. in the morning? Okay, so Cassie, the thing was what people had said was this man did his homework on this guy. This is why I say it's way too personal.
Mm-hmm.
It just seems way too personal. Now, there's also other things that other companies could have put him in those crosshairs. The government could have put him in those crosshairs. It could have been somebody that was just wronged, and this guy was a hired gun. We don't know, but he did his homework. He was there way before. He knew that the guy was going to be at that hotel, and at what time he was going to leave, because he knew that they had a meeting at 8. So he knew all that, and he waited patiently for this guy to come out. So either he was hired to do this, or this was so personal to him that he did all this homework with this guy. He could have done it. He could have taken him out at home. He could have taken him out, at work. He could have taken him out randomly on the street. He could have done any of that, but he purposely waited till this guy had this meeting to go to, which we don't know what the meeting was about, but he had the meeting to go to, and then he took him out. So it would either have to do something with that meeting. It could have been people on the board that hired this guy. I mean, there's so many different ways that you could take this, and that's the cool part about conspiracy theories and stuff like that, is thinking about all the different ways that you can take it. And I honestly, there's just too many factors for me not to sit there and say that this was very personal or this was a hired gun.
I'm going to lean towards the personal side of it, really. I'm really going to lean towards the personal side, where it could have been, he could have had a great loss. He could have had a great loss. He could have, one of his children may have had an issue, something like that.
It was a shareholder meeting with investors. That opens up that whole table to suspicion. That entire table is open up to suspicion now.
Does that mean
it might have been a professional? It might have been a professional hit. It might have been. He might have been going up there to sell the company, or to do something shady, or do something that they didn't agree with, and he was still going to do it. And they could have, like, the board members could have taken him out. I mean, there's so many different options now. It's just fucking cool.
I mean, how many companies do you know will literally go that far to keep the information that could possibly destroy the whole company out of the public? How far would they actually go?
Oh, well, that's the thing. If you're trying to keep information out of the public and stuff, that person's just going to disappear. They wanted this to be seen. The guy did his homework. He knew there were CCTV cameras. He knew where they were. He wore his mask and his outfit most of the time. They caught him a couple of times, but I mean, and he was probably forced to pull it down because he had to show his face for something. Who knows? But when it comes down to it, he knew those were there. This had to be a public display. He wanted it to be a public display.
Right.
Either to send a message to other CEOs or other big pharma companies, or to just send a message to the board and them, hey, it's done, it's live, it's on camera, here you go. Who knows what it was. But for somebody to do that much homework and not take out that camera beforehand, that makes no sense. And then to engrave words onto rounds that he ejected purposely afterwards, that had engravings on them, because I guess he expected to just empty the whole thing into the guy.
Yeah,
but he got him twice, and he's gone.
That's right. That's what I'm thinking too. I think it's seriously an issue of
nice.
It's got to be personal. It's got to be personal.
Right.
I feel like
the only way.
I feel like it was, again, it could be either one, personal or professional. Either way, I feel like this was a very well thought out, planned out deal. And even to that camera was at a certain angle, and he had a silencer on his gun. He could have
That's-
waited. He could have waited an hour or 2 or 3 beforehand, shot that camera out, waited there, and then took this guy out, and nobody would have known what happened other than eyewitnesses on the street. He let it be seen. He let it be known. So it's a message in some way, some form. I mean, there's no other way that I can explain it, but that message could be either sent as a message of the job's done or warning this could happen to you. And
Exactly.
with that, they have all the other CEOs are now like begging for private security.
Yeah, Semi just pointed this out too. As it sits right now, proof of D and warning to others.
Yeah. That's to me, that's what it is. I think it's either way, whether it was personal or professional, that reasoning right there is solid 100%. It was proof of what happened and a warning. It could be a warning to board members. It could be a warning to other companies. It could be a warning to other CEOs. But there's just no way that a guy that did his homework the way this guy did and then turned around, waited for the precise moment, but he neglected to take out the CCTV cameras that were around. There's no fucking way. I mean, honestly, there's no way.
Right.
I mean, in this day and age, the only way that you're going to get away with something, honestly, is to not do it at all. Unless you are a super hacker and you can take out every camera in the city. And that includes cell phones, ATMs, traffic cameras. They have cameras everywhere in every major city and anywhere else. Yes, I am smoking again. And
nothing is out of sight and out of mind anymore.
Right.
Yeah, you don't have any privacy unless you lock your doors and close your windows. That's the only privacy you really have.
Right.
Technically. But, you know, I feel it.
It can't have been an American assassin. They always miss even when he's in there.
Yeah, I know. I know. I want to put that on screen, but that'll trigger something.
I thought that was fucking hilarious.
That is hilarious.
That's good stuff. Good stuff, Polar.
So as it sits right now, it's got to be either or. What I'm hoping for, it's a personal thing, and let's say the insurance companies pushed a father over to the edge or a husband over the edge.
Oh, I'm hoping it's a Jason Bourne situation, man.
Oh, I
really am. I'm really hoping this is like hired gun and like cloak and dagger shit, because that would be fucking awesome. To sit there and say that it's personal and this guy did it because of this, that, or the other. Yeah, I get it. I understand that. It's not as cool as, you know, being the hired gun and taking out the guy and shit. And I mean, that they haven't found the guy in 5 days. So obviously a normal person will panic and they will run to known ground. It's just the way it is. They panic and they run to known ground. A person that has planned things out still can make mistakes, but a professional is never going to get caught. That dude's probably out of the country already. He was probably out of the country that day.
Probably.
I mean, because they hadn't had his face out yet. He had like 24 hours.
Oh, you're gone.
They hadn't put his face out yet or nothing. He got this done at 7 a.m. Who's to say he didn't have a flight at 9? And he basically got onto an e-bike and he rode off. So,
and the funny thing about those e-bikes, I mean, they're such an amazing thing. But have you heard the stories about how the e-bikes are now catching on fire? That's a fun thing, huh?
Yeah, sis saw it. Never mind.
Fuck you, Grim. God damn it.
Grim, I love you, man. Grim, I love you.
Known ground, Grim,
No.
not gnome.
Well, Sissy
Yes,
knows
no.
what gnome ground is.
A receipt from Starbucks as well as
Hold on, Grim. Let me
Rapper
check underneath my desk.
water that he drank from, and they still can't identify him.
Say okay,
Yeah.
hold
No,
on.
not
They
there
found a
either.
receipt.
Let me
Hold on. They found a receipt at Starbucks.
Receipt from
Yeah.
Starbucks,
Yes,
protein
protein
bar,
bar
water,
and water bottle.
that he had drank out of.
And they got his DNA and they still can't find him.
DNA and prints, they still cannot find him.
They got his DNA, they got
How?
his prints, And they said because he's a pro.
Here's the
The
thing.
guy
and my
disappeared. He's a
theory is-
ghost.
And this is just my theory.
Hold
but
on,
my-
listen.
My theory is this man is a professional. He has a generic enough face. He's pretty enough to blend into a crowd. But it was very personal for the person that hired him
Yeah.
because deny, delay, defend, someone had to have passed. And it had to be related to the fact that he was the CEO for United Healthcare.
Right.
But here is another theory that I will add to it. He is also poking fun at their local police force by leaving evidence that should completely illuminate who he is.
Right. Oh well, damn girl.
That's true. I mean, he's put enough
This is
enough
what-
crackers.
And
He's
again,
putting
that's
enough-
just my theory.
Yeah, well, I know it's all a conspiracy
good
theory
idea.
at this point. Whenever it comes down to it, that's the one thing about this certain subject is the fact that it is literally a conspiracy theory every time it comes down to it because you don't know what happened until they grab the facts.
But the reason
Yeah.
that's my theory is for the sheer fact that the people that are defending them are going to be the judicial system.
Right.
The easiest people to poke fun at in that judicial system is going to be your beat cop.
Wow.
Yeah.
Well, when it comes down to it, and it's all said and done, again, condolences to his family.
Most
It,
definitely.
it sucks, and I'm sorry for y'all's loss. But when it comes down to it, I mean,
Oh no.
he probably had great life insurance. Just saying.
Oh, you went that route. I can't believe you went that route.
Yes, I did.
I can't believe you went that route.
Oh,
oh my
100%. I went that route. Now, before little sis,
Hey,
we're gonna wait on little sis here. We're gonna see
Yeah.
what I don't know what the hell she's doing. Rose gone too. She's probably on the toilet again.
no, she's actually chatting in the comments.
Spitting out that water.
She's on the Twitch. She's on the Twitch side, and she's on the YouTube.
No,
side.
I'm in Twitch. Oh, Twitchy. Okay, so when I say that people are just making fun of this and not taking it very seriously and shit like that, this is what I mean.
Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season. Wabbit season. Duck season.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, people are just. There's something else, man. There's something else. Okay.
Wow.
So it's time. It's time to talk about the big thing, big elephant in the room. The fun part. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to talk about something that is near and dear to all of our hearts, but at the same time, probably don't give a shit if it happens. The banning of TikTok. So as everybody knows, they decided to try to ban TikTok, and they succeeded in the House and I believe in the Senate. It went to the courts. The courts said, no, it's still going to happen. So as of this point, on January 19th, TikTok will be banned.
Yep.
Yeah, as it sits.
Now they're trying to go through the Supreme Court now and do that through the Supreme Court. But the Supreme Court has a choice on whether or not whether or not it happens. You know, they have a choice on whether or not they want to hear the case. So to hear that the lady helps you get better soon. Yes, I have a horrific cold and I'm constantly twitching at this point. Yes, I told her she could just sit out and chill out. Ro, if you want to, you just want me to knock you out of this whole thing and you can just chill on the side. That work for you?
Well, thank you.
You're good?
very
Okay. So, I don't know and I don't care if you voted for Biden, if you voted for Trump. I don't give a shit about that. Okay. But it has something to do with this. So basically, what it is they're going to they're going to try to see if they can go through the Supreme Court, and then somebody asked. They asked Trump what he thought, and this is on TikTok, by the way. So you want to call it misinformation, you can kiss my ass. So this is his thoughts on the whole situation.
This week, the federal court upheld a law that could result in TikTok being banned. You said you're going to rescue TikTok when you get into office. Are you going to take steps to protect it?
Yeah, and as you know, I use TikTok very successfully in my campaign. I have a man named TikTok Jack. He was very effective, obviously, because I won youth by 30%. All Republicans lose youth. I don't know why. Maybe it's changing. And last time we were down 30% with youth. This time we're up 35% with youth. And I use TikTok, so I can't.
So they're already fact checking all this stuff right off the bat.
Really, I can't totally hate it. It was very effective. But I will say this, if you do that, something else is going to come along and take its place.
I will say this. He said doo-doo.
And maybe that's not fair. What they're doing, and really what the judge actually said was that you can't have Chinese companies. In other words, they have the right to ban it if you can prove that the Chinese companies own it. That's what the judge actually
So are you going to try to protect TikTok just very quick once you're in office?
I'm going to try and make it so that other companies don't become an even bigger monopoly.
Okay.
Now, do you know what that means?
Well, there are other companies right now that are literally stepping up their game, and what's happening there is they're going to try to take over where TikTok is sitting. Excuse me. So in retro, he knows there's going to be a monopoly if that happens. What company's going to do it? What company's going to hop up and say, "Oh, we'll take care of you guys"? Hello, Disney. But
I mean, I don't know how much saving they're going to be doing, but he spent the entire office time trying to take away TikTok during the first time. Why is he trying to save it now?
Who?
That's what I don't understand. Trump.
True.
Because he spent that entire time.
Yeah,
he
Trump
took
did
the entire
turn around
time to do that.
Yes,
So
but
why?
he also,
Why
but
now?
at the same time, and I'll play devil's advocate. At the same time, he had not used it to promote himself online. Everything about him was on the news. He didn't push online.
Now that he now
But
wants to save
I
it.
think that the fact that he learned the power of social media, and this is all I can say. This is my opinion. I think the fact that he learned about the power of social media, and I'm not saying it's a good thing that he learned about it, that he's actually using it to his advantage, and he knows that he can use it to his advantage
That's
hugely
false
on
news.
TikTok. So why wouldn't you say something that you can be a huge advantage that gives you a huge advantage?
now, why couldn't he figure that out when he was in office the first time?
Like I
So-
said, the only thing I can say is the fact that last time he did not understand the power of social media, and he did not use it. And if he did use it, it was because somebody else was there, but he didn't get it. I mean, obviously, because he wasn't as widespread, but on the news at that time, he was a joke, and on the talk shows, he was a joke, and he'll never win, blah blah blah. Let me just talk shit, and that got him all the attention that he needed.
Yeah.
This time, everybody knew about that, and they really didn't report on him too much news-wise until he announced that he was going to be running again. And social media went crazy, so he saw how well it was doing for RFK Jr. because RFK Jr. was using it like a motherfucker. And he was gaining popularity like crazy. So, I mean, honestly, I get it, but at the same time, I don't agree with it because I know why he's doing it.
Yes. Australia right now actually has pretty soon here restrictions on the app. If you are 16 and younger, you cannot have TikTok on your phone. It will
Then as
not
it,
allow
as
you
it
to
should
have
be.
Thank God.
It should be 18 and it should be 18 and under, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, why do we have the 18 and plus button?
Oh, but you know, it just came out, right?
It took a lot.
What's the hot commercials right now?
I had to cut off part of
Anybody?
Them selling their
No.
stuff. What?
So the hot commercials right now are something called Teen Instagram.
Oh yeah. Instagram started pushing that. That's right.
Instagram
I saw
recently
that.
started pushing that. They didn't start pushing it, 6-7 months ago. They just
No, it's
started
been
recently
recent.
pushing it, and they're pushing it hard.
True.
They want to get this teen Instagram off the ground and get all these teens on there, because if this goes away, they have somewhere to go.
I mean, at least it gives the teenagers a place to go on their end and us to have on our end later on
Right.
our own platforms.
But
I mean,
I'm
I
also-
don't disagree with teen use of certain apps. Like, teens can be just as more creative as any
Right.
other, adult out there. So yes,
Well,
Yeah, but
those
there's
creative
teens
things
could be
need
more
somewhere.
morbid than adults out there.
But this is the reason why.
I
And this, you guys
mean,
just
yeah.
heard this is the reason why Trump just said, I'm going to try to make it so that other companies don't become an even bigger monopoly. Instagram is owned by Meta. Facebook is owned by Meta. Like all this stuff that's owned by
Right.
Meta. And now they're starting teen Instagram. They're trying to become a social media monopoly. I mean, there's no way, there's no other way to put it. You're trying to ban one of the most popular apps out there in America. I mean, that's the dumbest thing. Number one. Number two, you're
Right.
starting other apps up, and teen Instagram is one of them. And that's a huge thing because a lot of teens are on TikTok and they need a place to go. Okay, let's make teen Instagram a thing. That way, all these other ones like Clapper and America's Best Videos and whatever Truth Social and all this, none of those will survive. And they'll be the big ones on that. Oh, yeah, download teen Instagram. It's the greatest, blah, blah, blah.
Well, then you
Paul-
got to literally sit there and go, all right, here's the problem. If they are giving the app parental discretion and setting up the teen accounts, okay, great. But here's the deal. Why do it now when you could have been doing it a long time ago? Because I know as for a fact on Instagram, if you go look on it right now, you do not have those restrictions. You're going to see some stuff
Right.
you should not be seeing.
Polar, it's not the fact that I'm close to like teens. It's I have 3 teenagers in the house that are all creative on social media, and my one teenager is on TikTok and she doesn't have any other place to go right now but possibly that teen Instagram, to where she can still be creative in her own way. She does transitions like I do. She does her own videos. She's just as creative as any other adult out there. So, I mean, it's great that teens are having their own place to go, but for us adults, we don't have anywhere else to go but our own social media. So,
Well, then
they
you gotta
don't
look at
have an
those
adult only app out there because anybody with a phone
Right.
can get on there. You can lie
Right.
about your age. I mean,
Right.
it's
Oh yeah.
I get it, but I listen with the regular Instagram the way it is, and I mean boy,
You always have phones.
we're a step away from X, and X is a step away from Hub. I'll put it
Yeah.
that
and
way.
Here's the thing, and I'm going to point this out. I'm going to say this: TikTok, you scream up and down for rights, up and down for the freedom of speech, the freedom to assemble, freedom to do a lot of this stuff throughout social media. But then let's look at your guidelines here, and how you're using them to block freedom of speech, block freedom of assemble,
Right.
using all this other stuff. Wait a minute, you're double standard.
Yeah, the fact that we can't say certain
That is
words
the
on
thing,
here, I
yes,
can't
that's
say
the
certain
difference.
words on TikTok. I'll get banned. But
Right.
influencers or even newscasters can say those
I'm gonna
words,
find my,
and
not
it's,
get banned.
it's yeah, exactly. And I'm just like, okay, wait a minute. You're telling me I can't say this, I can't say a certain word, and then you turn around and then I go through and I scroll videos and I see that word being used over and over and over again by big influencers, and I'm like, okay, wait a minute, hold on. What happened to this? Like, your standards for everything are just, I don't get it. You cannot scream about the First Amendment
Mhm.
and then turn around and censor speech. That's
Right.
just, you might as well just tell everybody that you're part of Meta at that point. And I mean, this
Yeah.
is my fucking opinion. And if you guys don't like it, cool. You can ban my account. I don't give a shit. This isn't my account. This is Pet Boss's.
one thing I need to show you. Oh,
If we're on TikTok, so don't worry about that. My account, you can look at my account. You know who I am. I'm Bones4HP. Look me up, find me, and get rid of me if you don't like me. But I'm going to say this: your double standard bullshit you have on your app needs to stop. I don't give a shit about somebody's blue check mark and who they influence and what they do. Let me put it to you this way: what's going on right now, Pit Boss? What's the hot thing on TikTok right now besides the ban?
Right now, the attack on Mama Tot, that's one. Another one that's going out there right now is for, I'm going to say it, the AFF family, and the big struggles of that family unit having here on TikTok. Let's see here. What's another one? A lot of the angry garden gnomes. I won't say trolls because the Troll Association will, go after me again with one of those letters again. The angry garden gnomes that are out there right now. Yeah, that'll work too.
See, this is why I smoke right here. Just let y'all know, because
this whole situation.
I mean, I can literally call out so much garbage that is here on TikTok that doesn't even pertain to anything exciting news. Otherwise, it's just he said this and she said that, and he may be this and she may be that. Maybe is not actual. Okay, stop jumping on the boat until you actually have facts. Not saying, oh, somebody gave me this information. No, nobody should be giving you information about something. You go dig yourself. This is why I dug around right now, literally, that there's a company right now that makes billions off of computer users. Just found out they have been ripping you off this whole dang time.
We'll get to that one.
And that's a
big deep breath, buddy. Big deep breath. None of that is what I was talking about.
Mm-mm.
So you just went off on a whole tangent and tirade about that.
I gave you everything that I saw. That on topic.
Let me ask you this.
You asked.
Okay? So we're always bitching about the double standard for influencers, right?
Yeah.
Okay. What did you lose last year?
Oh, that's right. I became 10th in the Cheer Choice Awards. I was 10th place. 10th place out of Cheer Choice Awards. And I was going against blue check mark people.
Yeah, but here's my thing. And this is the funny part. The Cheer Choice Awards, or whatever the fuck they call them. So yeah, popularity contest, number one. Number two, when it comes down to it, it's the same people every year. It's literally watching a rerun of the Grammys, or a rerun of the Oscars, or some shit like that. It's just the same people every year. They'll have the new influencer of the year, blah blah blah. But they always have the same fucking people there.
Yeah,
always.
Pretty much.
And you're seeing all the same people on TikTok with that stupid screen behind them talking about vote for me bullshit. It's like, dude, if you win once, you should not be eligible to win again. Not for at least a year or two. There should be
I agree.
You can win this year. This next year, you cannot win. And the year after, you can go again. But instead, it's held to, okay, let's get all these blue check mark and influencer people together so they can all make videos about how much they love each other and blah, blah, blah.
And
how
they
much
don't.
they want to collab and work their OFs out and shit and whatever
And
else
they
the fuck
don't.
they're talking about. And they don't. But when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, it is the biggest joke on TikTok right now is those stupid awards. Whoever came up with those, you suck. Because all you have done is put people, normal people, you've given them a just a rice grain of hope that they'll be picked and put up there on stage with all the important fuckers.
And
I
then
don't
it's
agree
fine.
with it. I don't like it. I don't think it should be done by the individuals and voted on by the fucking people. The nominees should be nominated by a whole independent company or an independent board or an independent table, whatever the fuck you want to call them. An independent panel of judges that can go there and say, okay, we're going to grab this person, this person, this person, because this person won last time, this person won last time, this person won 3 times in a row. We're going to try to find somebody different, something different, actual normal fucking people, and not influencers, and not just saying, hey, it's time for the Cheer Choice Awards. Put it up behind you. Have people go to the website and you can sign up. Anybody can sign up. You can go to the website and everybody can vote for you. So I've got 1 million followers, right? I can just go on and say, hey guys, I'm going for the Choice Award again. Help me out. Go over here, click yes, vote for me. Okay, there's 1 million votes. Done. It's over with. But then there's a guy with 10,000 followers, and he's fighting tooth and nail. He is literally trying to get to the top of the fucking mountain. He's crawling through broken glass and fire just to get your vote. He's doing everything he can. He's not just sitting on a live with that stupid picture in the background. He's doing everything he can on live, off live, everywhere. And he gets 10th place. But this asshole that beat him, whoever the fuck it was, probably just sat back and said, hey, just go vote for me. It's yeah, whatever. You guys understand, though, if this goes away, you're not going to have the same following on your other social medias, number one. Number two, when it comes down to it and it's all said and done, if this is your means of income, those little trophies ain't going to mean shit.
They're going to be some of the most shiniest paperweights you've ever had in your life.
I hope it goes away for that reason and that reason only, that those Cheer Choice Awards can fuck off. Because,
however, when I was on the Cheer Choice Awards, I ended up losing to the top 10 place, but at the same time, someone came together and actually put an award for me. So that actually means more to me than anything else.
Yeah,
so,
when it actually comes from somebody with a true meaning behind it, a true meaning behind it.
Yeah, if it's voted for by the people and they want you to be in there, that's great. But the rule needs to be, and the rule needs to state, if you won the year before, you are not allowed to run again until the following year. It gives other people a fucking chance, but they can't do that because the influencers need the influence. The kids need the attention. The children need to be let known that mom and dad love them. I mean, it's fucking pathetic when it comes down to it.
I haven't seen any collabs. I've known a couple of people that went to the Cheer Choice Awards, and they said they talked to a bunch of people, and they were supposed to be doing collabs. I haven't seen one video of any collab from anybody from last year.
I'm gonna put it to you this way: unless their assistant was standing right next to him to write that shit down, they ain't gonna remember, because they've already had 50 to 100 people, if not more, ask them for a fucking video or a collab. There's no way that's going to happen.
Yeah, plus most of the people who win anyway don't collab with anybody else but themselves anyway.
Exactly.
Which is stupid, because they should be collabing either with like smaller TikTokers or even like just collabing with friends in general and showing that fun. But instead, they're not doing anything but, doing their own thing, but at the same time, like, they're not supporting.
It's the definition of narcissism and selfishness. I mean, fuck.
Oh yeah.
It's hypocrites.
I got one guy that came up to me and goes, hypocrites.
Hypocritical.
No, you said hypocrites.
Sorry.
Hypocrites. She said hypocrites. That's okay. It's hypocrites. Welcome
Bye.
to Hypocrites,
Damn
everybody.
hypocrites.
Hypocrites now.
But damn
Have a
hypocrites
cup
out
of
there.
hypocristal.
But I'm also going to look at this. It's literally, I had somebody come up to me and going, "Oh my gosh, I didn't know you were on TikTok. You're famous." I'm like, "How could you call me famous? Are you serious?"
Bro, I had somebody in Oklahoma sit there and go, "You're Bones Radio, right?" And I'm, yeah. Oh man, you're famous on TikTok. No, I'm fucking not.
No.
I literally pulled up Toby's page when he was like at 1.8 million. And I said, no, I'm not famous. I said, this is one of my friends. You can follow him. His name's Toby. He's fucking awesome. He does dark humor. He's great. You can go follow him. He's fucking popular. He's famous and shit. I get it. Yeah, but me, no. Fuck no.
One of two things they can do because
Yeah,
I've seen Oklahoma. There's Oklahomans out here that have millions of followers and shit.
by themselves.
Yeah, and they're saying you're famous. I'm like, no, not even close.
Anybody else around?
But if you want to hang with me, cool. That's right. You can go hang out with me and stuff
Hear
like that.
him.
Yeah, we can. And what is he trying to order?
What is he ordering?
He's talking to his daughter Lily. He only gets to
Is he
talk
getting
to her
that
on
lingerie
Sundays.
set on TikTok for you?
No.
Have you seen
Actually,
some of the dresses and shit they've been selling?
Dude, did you hear about the
Lingerie
massager?
sets, skimpy dresses,
Yeah,
see-through
what's up with
dresses,
that?
like all this fucking good God, man. You are literally selling adult items on a teen app. Remember, guys? It's for teens and kids, right? Yeah.
I mean, right now they got one going out that's going viral, and you guys should know about it. It's the back massager that they have going on right now. That's huge.
Oh, dude,
that
my
everybody's
shit's-
doing.
My shit's all been fashion, and I've been telling it I don't want to see this shit anymore, but then it brings it up again, and I'm like, I'm not wearing a dress. Why the fuck do I keep seeing this shit?
Yeah.
Maybe
It is.
because TikTok knows that you wore a dress on your TikTok in the past.
And you know the funny part is? Yeah, right?
Well, that's one video.
But you know the funny part is about it is the fact that you see
think there's
like a lot
5.
of these ones that just show the dresses. They'll like show the dress and pull on it and show how good the fabric is and just start down. You don't ever see a person in it. But the ones that you have the overly busty women in these dresses, and it's hilarious. And they're like covering the front and they're talking the whole time. Fast knees, I'm just gonna pop out of this motherfucker.
But it's great.
Yeah.
It's great to order. Go ahead and order one up because just because your two friends may pop out later, I don't know what easier access. I
Just
don't know.
order it up, and I get $2 and some cents off everything you order. Like,
Yeah.
if I ever see if you're a creator on this app and you do those stupid TikTok commercials about the shit that's on TikTok, look, I've got a few people that do that shit that I know. Gary the barbecue chef's one of them. Gary is he's
Gary's
huge
awesome.
about selling all his shit that he can sell, and I get it. You're making money off it, bro. Keep doing what you do, but I'm not buying any of the shit you're selling. I'm not. I'm sorry. I don't go on TikTok Shop. I don't look at TikTok Shop. I don't want TikTok Shop. I don't need TikTok Shop. I don't care about it. When it comes down to it, yeah, there's some cool shit, but I don't have the fucking money just to sit there and blow that on some stupid fucking super spatula that flips it for you. Like, I don't give a fuck about that.
I mean, it's kind of funny when I look at the TikTok shop and I look at other apps that are kind of the same way. It's like Timo.
Sorry, I was away from my favorite streamer was on twerking for $1. I love big girls. What the fuck?
Oh, geez, Louise. Wow. Hey, add an extra $1 for that twerk from 4HP. There you go.
Fucking Omega. God damn it.
But yeah, I've
I'm
looked
glad.
at a
I'm
lot
glad
of
it's.
the apps.
You know what? If he got in here, if that '90s dad got in here with Omega, oh Jesus fucking Christ,
Dude, it would be a fight to the end.
it would be a dad joke off.
Seriously. But I've looked at a bunch of the different apps. All right, Alibaba, literally Temu.
Oh yeah, no, it's all the same shit.
It's all the same damn company. Hello.
It is. It's the same company under different umbrellas, and they all sell the same shit at different prices. I mean, when it comes down to it, and it's all said and done, I'm glad you can get stuff cheap nowadays, but the shipping is ridiculously stupid. Yeah, I'd probably look at TikTok Shop more if they had free shipping on their shit. But
Yeah, real.
I mean,
free
fuck,
shipping.
dude. I'm sorry. I'm an adult. I use adult apps called Amazon, and
There
I
you
order
go.
off that motherfucker. Like,
You know, it's
I was
actually
about to
cheaper
say
to buy
I
it
can
on
get free
Amazon
shipping
too.
off Amazon.
now
Yeah,
I'll say this: the wife-
Rowan is right. Rowan is right on this. It's cheaper on Amazon.
You can buy it.
oh yeah,
Yeah, it is.
But here's the thing, the
Everything is
wife-
cheaper on Amazon.
the wife has been playing a certain game, earning like Temu credits and stuff, and she gets all these little bitty things
Mhm.
off Temu, and they don't cost us any money because it's literally all free shit that she's getting her. She spends like 18 cents or some shit, and we get stuff all the time. She got me this little pipe, and it's got like a little mini grinder with it and stuff, and it was really cool. She's gotten like a bunch of pens that she put on her bag. I mean, there's just so many little things that she's like, what's new today kind of thing.
Yeah.
And
That's fine.
she just ordered, honey, you ordered the kids' Christmas gifts, right? Yeah. Off Temu? How much did it cost you? Actually. Because you got like 6 things, didn't you?
Each got 4.
Okay, each got 4, so it's 8.
And
Stand by.
Sammy, I'm right with that. I use TikTok to research it and then go buy it on Amazon.
Right. Well, all told, or everything added up, it was 84 cents.
Wow.
Yeah, it was the
Wait a
the
minute.
whole
You got
kids'
free
Christmas.
tax free? What? Polar, you
It
got
was the whole
tax
kids'
free?
Christmas.
Not fair.
Tax free in your country? Yeah, well, they're going to deliver to you. You're probably right there next to the factory. And she said she finds the same stuff on TikTok Shop she finds on Temu.
There you go.
When it comes down to it, it's to me, it's all the same company. But I understand, and here's the thing: this is what gets me about this whole TikTok ban, is there's not a lot of people panicking about this. They think that it's never number one. People are stupid and they think it's not going to happen. Okay, as it sits right now, it is. There's nothing that's going to save it because it can be banned on January 19th. Trump don't go into office till January 20th. And to unban something through the House and Congress and all that bullshit in courts and everything like that, that might take a while. It might go away for a year, and then all of a sudden it just comes back and says, hey, it's back. You know, you guys can get back on and shit and whatever. But when it comes down to it, as it says right now, it's going to happen. So, go follow each other on all your other social medias. If you have somebody that you are very intent on following and you like their content, go to their other social medias and follow them. But when it comes down to it, we're going to be on here. We're going to be on YouTube. We're going to be on Twitch. And if needs be, I will do this on Instagram. We'll just do this on our Discord.
No.
And if we do this just on our Discord, we can be as open and as fun as we want to be. We can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
But-
April 19th was when Trump was actually tried to get it going the first time.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's
he
when
tried to get it
Trump
going the
was
first
trying-
time.
Yeah, he tried to get TikTok banned. The first
But it's funny.
go
It's funny though. He tried to get it banned back then, and they didn't let it go through. But now, when he was out, they let it go through. That makes no sense.
It's interesting.
Again, nothing adds up on that end. Like
Nothing adds up on any of it.
Yes.
No.
Nothing adds up on any of it because you got the double standards on TikTok with the whole fucking freedom of speech bullshit. Then you've got Trump tried to ban it. Now he's trying to save it. And it's just one of those things. It's like none of this makes sense. None of it does. Because if the government didn't want it there in the first place, they would have banned it in 2016.
Mm-hmm.
It would have been. We'd all be on a different app by now.
Wait, see, if I remember correctly, the Patriot Act started after 9/11. Okay, right?
Okay.
So that was 9/11. Trump wasn't even in office then. Then Trump comes into office.
Wow.
How come they did not use it's owned by a Chinese company back then? did Trump not know it was owned by a Chinese company? Or
What, TikTok?
Yeah,
It's not owned by a Chinese company. TikTok
that's what
is,
they're using.
what? Okay, hold on. ByteDance is the Chinese company that is the parent company of TikTok. TikTok is owned by a Singaporean company. TikTok is based in Singapore.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
The guy that's gone, the CEO of TikTok has gone to Congress twice, has stated several times that it is based in Singapore. We have firewalls in America to prevent anybody from getting our information. Yet I don't understand why America is so hardcore about somebody else getting our information when there's so many other apps out there that can get our information.
Thanks, Fluffy. Yeah, I mean, they even spent millions on the facility in Texas, right?
Right. So that's my question. If you're going to ban TikTok because of it's a Chinese-owned company, and you're going to ban TikTok because China might get your information, why the hell are you going to sit there and not ban all the other apps that have any kind of Chinese influence in them? Now once you open up this floodgate and you ban TikTok because you say it's a Chinese-based app, then now you've got to go through and do the same thing with all the other apps in the app stores.
Oh,
Because if you don't, then it's a targeted attack towards TikTok.
Yeah,
This is the way
Apple's
it
gonna
is.
freak out. Apple's gonna
Oh.
freak out. Samsung is gonna freak out. Android's gonna freak
Oh.
out. All the apps that are out there right now, literally,
Well, that's the thing.
are
You
not
now,
U.S. based.
okay,
most of
and
the apps
even
are
if
not
you are
US
US based, let me put it this way: you ban TikTok, right?
Mhm.
Okay, and no amount of freedom of speech bullshit, no amount of our rights bullshit is going to stop it. Now that we've done that, what about Truth Social? What about X?
Ooh, yeah.
What about Facebook? What about Instagram?
It's just going to start a domino effect, I think, after that.
I mean,
Well,
honestly, if you
look at
don't
Facebook, they did it already.
if you don't want any influence on there that is Chinese influence, are you going to ban all
Right.
the influencers that are on those apps? Are you going to ban the pages that are run by China and then all the stuff that's? I mean, are you just going to completely ban China in the U.S. 100%? No way. Why aren't you banning Chinese businesses from being in the U.S.? This is a Chinese business. This is an app, right? So what about all the buildings that are owned by the Chinese that are in America? What about the Chinese consulate itself? Why do we have China in America at all? You're just mad about fucking one app, and you're saying that it's a Chinese based app when it's been stated several times that it's not, and then you turn around and you don't ban everything else China?
Right.
I mean, honestly, you can't sit there and target one thing and leave all the Chinese businesses that literally are owning our property here in America and everything like that. You can't let them stay now. You got to take them out too, right?
Oh my
I
gosh.
mean-
Polar, are you serious? Are you patting her back at this point? Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Rowan, I'm so happy you're here. They need a voice of reason.
Yeah, most of our products are from China and Japan, Ro. You're absolutely right. Now we're going to ban everything that says made in China?
Well, there
I
goes all
mean-
the computer companies. Oh, there goes Xbox. No, Xbox. No, it's made in China.
I'm going to put it to you this way. If they ban everything that's Chinese in this fucking country, we ain't going to have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of.
Agreed.
That is true.
I'm just
We're
saying.
gonna, we're gonna have a hole in the
We're
ground.
not even going to have food. We're not even going to have food.
Just wear them out and make sure they get to bed. Fuck you. You come up to my fucking knees. Shut up.
Oh, jeez.
Little shit. No, when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. That's legitimately my question now. If you successfully let this app get banned, if you successfully say this app can no longer be on in this country, then if Jero's the voice of reason, you're screwed.
We already knew that.
You can headbutt my kneecap. It's great. But when it comes down to it, if you're going to ban this app because you say it's that, then your ass better be out there getting ready to ban a lot of things that are Chinese.
Mm-hmm.
Because you cannot sit there and say that this app is taking our data and giving it to the Chinese when the Chinese really don't even need this fucking app, number one, to get our data. They can get our data from anything. There have been so many cyber attacks that China can do any kind of cyber attack they want. They've got the technology, and we think that they're just a bunch of... I mean, honestly, when we think of China, we think of the Great Wall and the Kung Fu and Jackie Chan and all that shit. Y'all don't realize that they are a tech giant and industrial genius. They're very, very scary. But we are over here with our pride and our power going, well, our military can shoot more bullets than they can, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, that's great. And that's awesome. But when it comes down to it, they're way more technologically advanced than we are. They have wonders that are built that we can never fucking comprehend because they don't sit there and try to fucking preserve this or preserve that. Oh, this is a historical district, blah, blah, blah. They tear that shit down. They build fucking big ass buildings. They're about progress. We're about trying to save something of the past. That's why we're the ones falling behind. Militarily, no, we are not falling behind at all. Socially, abso-fucking-lutely, we're falling behind. Socially, we're falling behind in the world. I mean, shit. Yeah, China is not the best place in the fucking world, and I get it. But at the same time, man, goddamn. And people just sit there and they bitch and bitch and bitch about this app getting taken away. It's like, I get it, but what's next? What else are they going to take away? Do I give a shit if this app goes away? Absolutely fucking not. Not with the double standards it has. And I can tell you this, TikTok, if you get saved somehow, some way, and you can mark my words on this shit, if you get saved somehow, some way, you better change your fucking guidelines. I mean, you better change it. Because there's no freedom of speech on this fucking app. No, none whatsoever.
No, and
I can't smoke. I can't drink. Yeah. I can't just... no product placement, no nothing. Got to have everything covered and all that stuff. And the same thing goes for YouTube. But YouTube doesn't have the heavy restrictions. I can smoke on YouTube. And kids have access to that just as much as they have access to this. In fact, I think they have easier access on YouTube than they do on TikTok.
And I mean, we've got people that fought for our freedoms to do pretty much almost what we want. Almost. Keyword here.
And if you're worrying about this shit right here influencing some kid to smoke, you might want to look at the fucking stuff they're looking at. Okay? Whenever those little boys are looking at half-naked girls, and those little girls are looking at half-naked boys on there. That's fine. That's okay. Yeah. Sex sells, right? Not smoking, but sex does. Unless you're the hub.
Then no, that's a smoke afterwards.
It's a smoke afterwards. Oh, there's a smoke stirring too.
Whoa.
All right. When it comes down to it, though, you need to. I did not smoke or drink before I met Bones. Yeah, I know. I make people smoke and drink. It's just the way it is. But when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. If you do get saved, if somehow you're still here on January 20th and you're still around, honestly, I'm gonna make a video that says, okay, you're still here, your ass was saved by the people of this app, not anybody else, but by us. We need to talk about the guidelines on this bitch. We need to talk about the fairness. We need to talk about the equality that needs to happen.
I mean, if I click 18 and over, it better be 18 and over.
You do realize, like, a decade from now, they're gonna have documentaries on people who were influencers on social media, and the influencers are gonna tell the nightmare they had to go through just to stay relevant and make money.
Yeah, you gotta have the voice from the guy from like the Animal Planet. What do we got here?
Oh, I know. Me either.
Yeah, you get the guy that does the voice for like Animal Planet. What we got here is an
Right.
American female on what is called a social media app. Watch how dangerous she could be. You know,
Watch the young female twerk
yeah, you know
as her
that's
buttocks goes up and down. Notice,
you know,
notice the male figures behind her, biting her lip, wanting and needing that flappy ass. And yet, none of them walk towards her, for if they get in her camera shot, she will turn into a feral cow.
dude, it's
Just
gonna it's gonna happen. Years from now,
She
fucking
said
people are gonna-
moo. Oh my god.
Yeah. Oh, look out, she's angry.
Yeah, you're gonna have the crocodile hunter's son sitting there watching a girl flap her ass cheeks together. He's like, "Look at it, it's angry."
I wonder if I could poke a stick at it.
Notice as her brown eye winks behind her thong.
Rowan's face.
We're so obsessed with controlling sex
Yeah.
that we ignore the fact that we say it's okay for children, meaning I will just say anyone under the age of 25, which is where you are at mental adulthood, choose to mutilate themselves.
Oh, you're going there.
Or
Goddamn.
Oh wow, she pulled out a big old axe on this
taking
one.
away reproductive rights, forcing women to self-mutilate to have any form of basic human right. Why are we worried about sex?
Oh, she's patting the dog's butt.
The consequences of our own actions.
Right.
I thought that was Demon Jackal laying on her lap for a minute there. Like, what's he
Very
doing
true.
there?
No, I thought she was slapping her titty.
What? I thought it was
black,
Demon Jackal.
the black butt is put your hand back up on the dog. Put your hand back up on the dog.
Yeah, it
Does
looks
it
like
not
you're
look
grabbing
like
your-
she's just
Yeah.
grabbing a boob. Come on now. She's like patting her titty saying, "Calm down, girl. It's okay. We'll get some later. It'll be all right. Don't worry."
That
And
poor
she's
dog.
I was like, what the hell is she doing over there? It's like her chest hurt? No, she's patting the dog's ass. The dog blends in so well with her shirt. All you see is a fucking little head that's popping out like it's just came out of one of her boobs.
It's the third one. Oh my gosh, Total Recall all over again.
When she scratches the dog's ass, it looks like she just has an itch on her tit. See?
Yeah, look at
and
the
the dog's
reaction.
getting excited. Dog's like, yeah, do
It took me a minute to see the dog. I was gonna say
Right?
it took me a minute to
Right?
see the dog there.
Right?
It's
I'm not wrong.
Like I didn't see the dog till the dog popped up and looked.
Every time you wear a straight black shirt like that, you have to
I
pull
didn't
that
see
dog
the
up on
dog
your
until
lap
he popped up.
like an evil fucking genius and shit from a Bond film. Just pull the dog up there on your lap and it'll make it look like you're scratching a titty all night.
He wanted his 15 seconds of fame. All right, we'll give him the fame.
He said, "Darn it, Bones, I hope she was slapping the goodies." Wow.
Demon Jekyll, where are you?
He wanted his 15 seconds of fame. Which one, the left or the right?
More like True Lies. Oh my god!
And then she just grabs the whole tit. Jesus
Oh my
Christ.
god, purple. That's a good one. True Lies. There you go. True Lies.
Jackal said, "What?"
What? Wait a minute. Where?
I'm surprised Jackal didn't go behind her and just grab them both. That shit would have been hilarious. Okay.
Oh, what, you know, and
Why are
that-
you putting banners up?
She's looking for the one.
I mean, here, you want to put banners up? How about the Rowan? D.Rowan. Find her on all your social medias at D.Rowan. So
That's right. Only Llama's page. She's always there.
Only Llama's page. I need a cold shower. Thanks for nothing.
Oh, gee.
You know what? I'm gonna get her to wear like a push-up bra and a low-cut shirt one day, just to make you fucking go crazy, Polar.
No. There's a button for that. Why are you naked? Anyway,
Oh, she said I can. There you go. Now the whole thing about the band to me, honestly, the whole thing about the band to me is one of two things. You're trying to draw attention to something and keep our attention away from something else, or you're just using it as a political ploy. You're doing what you're doing. I mean, there's so many different reasonings to ban TikTok. But when it comes down to it, TikTok, again, if you get saved through all this bullshit, change your guidelines, let people have actual freedom of speech. I get hate speech, taking that away 100%, but certain words, I have to sit there and say grape instead of another word. That's so dumb. That is so goddamn dumb in my opinion, because the news channels can actually say that word, but me as an individual, I cannot. That makes no goddamn sense in my opinion.
I mean, news companies that are out there right now could say the S word. You know?
Oh yeah, they can say anything.
They can say the S word, but if I say that word, I'll get tagged up quicker than snot. But my wife is, supporting, saying, "Hey,
true.
if you feel like you're gonna be that way, you get to that final point. She's there to answer those calls. So I'm gonna stand up for what is right."
Listen, the only time that a ban like this goes through the way it did is two reasons. Reason number one, those politicians were paid by another company to ban this sumbitch and push it through real fast. And number two, this company is not dropping the money that the other company is to these politicians. There's a lot of money being made on this app constantly on TikTok. On YouTube, there's a lot of money too. But on TikTok, there's a lot of money being made. And it's individual monies and stuff like that. On YouTube and on Twitch, you're monetized. You have certain rules and regulations that you have to follow. I guess you have to go. But when it comes down to it, and it's all said and done, there's a lot of money being made on TikTok. And it's not going to these guys. It's not going to their pockets. They're not getting the stuff off of they want to get off of it. So they're going to push it out. They're going to put on one like Teen Instagram and shit like that is an American made based social media that they can get their money from.
Yeah, I mean, where's the rating system for these apps? I mean, there's so many, like, video games have rating systems. Music has a rating system. Where are the rating systems for these apps? And where is the people, enforcing that? Where are they at? Nowhere to be found.
No, but it's just like Puller said, it's a moneymaker and they can't control the flow. And that's the thing. That's a major thing with a lot of these social media companies is they go in and they pay these politicians to put through their stuff. It's been known for a long time. It's been done for a long time, just like oil companies do and all these other big CEOs and shit. They will pay that money to put through their agenda and their bullshit. That's why we always say, and we will forever say, that the rich run this company or this country. Because, well, literally this company, because the U.S. is literally a company now. But the rich run this country. We, the little man, have no say on anything, honestly. We're just going to do what we do. And they've made it to where we're so closed-minded and we're so greedy about our own life that we don't worry about the rest of the world. We don't care about the rest of the world. We care about how much shit we can fit in our house. We care about how much shit we can buy. We care about, making our lives better and fuck everybody else. When it comes down to it, I'm a broke-ass motherfucker 99% of the time. I really am. But the thing is, I'm happy. I'm happy with what I have. I'm happy with the person and the people in my life. I'm happy with the things I can and can't buy. Do I want to get more? Oh, always. I would always love to get more. But the thing is, more shit doesn't make me happy. I could live in a fucking travel van and with my wife and travel the fucking country and live minimalistic, and I'd be happy. Because I have her in my life and I'm happy with me and myself and the things in my life. So when it comes down to it, yeah, it's all about money. And these people aren't getting the money, her net went out. Okay. But people, it's just about money and it's just about everything like that. And I get it. I understand. You want to make your money and you're not getting it from TikTok, and I get that. But the reason why I say the fact that it's about money is because they wanted an American company to buy TikTok. It was rumored that Disney was going to buy TikTok. You know what I said? Oh, well, shit. If Disney buys this fucking app, I'm out. 100%. I'm done. I'm deleting my account because I'm not gonna be part of a app that deals. I can't get into it because I'm on TikTok and I can't say these things. But I'm not going to deal with a company that is accused of what they're accused of and shit like that. Number one. Number two, there would just be another thing under their umbrella that can control and push their narrative and their bullshit. I mean, every other fucking commercial in there is going to be some goddamn Disney princess or something about Disneyland or Disney World. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I understand there are Disney fans out there and all that crap. Great, cool. Buy their crap. I don't care. I don't give a shit. These two right here are Disney fans. I know they are because they both have Jack Skellington shit in their house. It's just they're fans of that shit, and that's part of Disney. I don't give a fuck about Disney. I think Disney is an unrealistic company, and I don't like what they push and who they are.
Yeah,
Bill's not. They can destroy my life. They could absolutely just completely destroy my life. They have the money for it. But I'm too damn little and too damn small and too damn uninfluential to be able to do anything to that company ever. They've got too much goddamn money and influence. And that's what it is. They want money and influence. So they want an American company that they can control to buy TikTok. I would laugh my ass off so goddamn hard if Elon Musk bought TikTok. I would laugh so hard. Well, he was already in talks about buying MSNBC.
Yeah.
Screw MSNBC. Let them do their thing. Buy TikTok. Dude, I mean, seriously. Buy it. Elon Musk, buy TikTok. I mean, you can buy everything goddamn else. And what the one thing that I don't agree with what Trump said is he doesn't want another company to become bigger and shit like that. Yet Tesla, SpaceX, Twitter. I mean, the dude's becoming a monopoly on his own.
True.
I mean, Jesus Christ. He's got so many sub businesses off that shit. And I get it. I do. But you don't want the companies that you don't want do that. Is she in the green room? No. Oh, little sis says I'm back. Okay, there she is. Stage pow. You could have looked, Ro. You have control.
My internet is so weird.
On the computer. Your internet's weird because you're running on Wi-Fi.
Yeah, Verizon Wi-Fi.
Ouch.
Verizon Wi-Fi? Well,
talk about reach out and touch somebody.
Can I tell you something about your internet?
It sucks. Right now.
Oh my god.
That is how I feel right now.
Here's we're gonna keep on moving, I think. Aren't we? We're gonna keep on moving.
What are we moving on? What else is there to move to?
I need
this is input on this TikTok deal.
Yes, sis. What do you think?
If it gets banned, it gets banned. If it doesn't, it doesn't. There's nothing that I can say nor do to make the subject any better or any worse. Because in all honesty, we've been dealing with people being like, it's going to get banned. It's going to get banned. Well, if it does, okay, we have other social medias that we can go to. But if not, then I guess we're right here where we're still staying. We're not going anywhere until it goes bye-bye.
Right.
True.
Right.
There's really nothing that we can say or do until it either happens or it doesn't. It's been the subject for the last 5 years. Exactly.
Well, and that's the thing when it comes down to it and it's all said and done. If Trump ends up saving it, he does. If he doesn't, he doesn't. It's up to him and what he feels like he wants to do.
If he saves it, awesome. If he doesn't,
Right, but
then
I
there was
don't
no point to
give a
begin
shit
with.
if it goes away, and I don't give a shit if it stays, because either way, until TikTok kind of lives up to what it's fighting for, I don't really care. If it was truly about freedom of speech, then we wouldn't be as restricted as we are on the app.
Yeah.
I mean,
And
honestly.
as Rowan said, and that's why we all went to High Notes back in the day. Yeah, but where is High Notes now?
Right. Well, that's a whole different fucking.
That's a whole other situation. But
Right.
Yeah.
Oh no, 100%.
I mean, you're not
but
wrong.
it did because of something else,
Right.
and it's one of those things like there's not going to be another social media app if TikTok goes away. There's not going to be another social media app that is going to be anywhere near
close
what this is. They're what they want and
Yeah,
what they
it's-
need and what they crave. And the reason why they're willing to ban TikTok unless it's sold to an American company, they
It's an
want
algorithm.
the fucking algorithm. That's
Yep,
what
they
they
want-
want.
they
It's
want
an
the
algorithm
algorithm.
that was invented to give you what you want and to let you see what you want to see. So if I want to look at girls in bikinis on TikTok, that's all it's going to show me. If I want to look at people dancing, that's all it's going to show me. Cooking videos, that's all it's going to show me. That's the majority of my feed. And then I get the other little things in between, but that's the majority of my feed. So an American-based company
Right.
could buy that son of a bitch, get that algorithm. But here's the thing. If they sell TikTok, they're not going to sell the algorithm. All they're
No,
going to
it's-
end up doing is selling the app itself, turning around, making another app with the same algorithm, and that app is going to be fucking popular. I mean, Jesus Christ. I would
They're gonna-
literally, I would piss them off by selling TikTok or letting it get banned in there, and then I would make another one called Talk Tick and just start it up and be like, all right,
Dude, you're
cool,
giving
you banned
somebody-
TikTok.
I know.
Right, here you go.
You know you got somebody's idea starting to hit up now because you just said that. Somebody
Oh,
on
yeah,
here is
no,
gonna start
100%,
going,
dude.
that's an idea.
100%. I would do Talk Tick and then turn around and reopen that son of a bitch the next day after they got banned. Be like, all right, cool. Hey, you guys need a social media platform since TikTok got banned? Well, here's Talk Tick.
Yeah.
Exact same algorithm as TikTok. What? That's what they want. Out of the whole thing, they want the algorithm. They can't have it. When it comes down to social media platforms, it has nothing to do with anything more than what I can sell to you, what I can show you, what I can influence you with. And this algorithm is what does it. This algorithm is what brings it there. They haven't figured it out in America. So in classic American fashion, what do? Oh, well, we can't figure it out, understand it, or make it ourselves. So let's take it and do what we want with it. Yeah. Good old American grab and go. Fucking that's all it's about. It's a goddamn algorithm.
They don't care about the people, and that's
No.
that's also based off of other companies that are out there right now doing stuff. I mean, right now the PC community's on edge right now. The computer community is actually on edge right now because one of the biggest
Oh yeah, you wanted to talk about this. Go
manufacturers,
ahead.
yeah, one of the biggest manufacturers out there, NZXT. Yes, I'm saying it, NZXT, the company that has pre-built computers for the rental.
Don't forget to use allegedly.
Allegedly, just to let you guys know, allegedly, with the rental price, where you can actually rent a computer that's 4 years old, and they're saying it's new. And technically, you don't own it. You're just renting it. And anything that's on the computer, technically, on the hard drive, if you don't erase it, they can sell it. So whatever you have on the hard drive, in their paperwork, it states we can use it. If you guys want some reference, Jay's 2 cents, that was one guy that's over on YouTube that pointed that out and started talking about it. Yeah. You can return it in 2 years. You can return it in 2 years and get an upgrade on your system. Oh, really?
So
What's
they're
an upgrade?
so hold on. They're treating computer systems like cell phones.
Yeah, pretty much. Or Rent-A-Center.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's what
Yeah.
they're doing. They're treating them like cell phones. They're treating them like a Rent-A-Center. They're saying, hey, you can come over here, you can rent this PC, and then you're eligible for an upgrade in 2 years. That means you never have to spend $2,500 on a PC and then have to pay to have it upgraded, when you can come into me and we can upgrade your PC, and then you're still stuck paying me a certain amount every month.
Well, here's the deal.
It's brilliant, but at the same time, I get it.
Nexus, Gamers Nexus is one of the big ones that actually, one of the big creators that actually caught on to this and actually threw it out there on YouTube. Thank you, Nexus, for throwing that. Now, here's the deal. You go over to their site and you start one of those. Within 5 minutes, if you go back to that site and look at exactly the same computer, same price, same name, same everything, something has changed. It goes from a graphics card that's a 4090 down to literally a 4080. And then they're jacking up the price even more. Oh, and speaking of which,
so wait, hold on.
Not 29.
They're jacking up the price and they're offering less.
Yes.
Oh, sounds like Apple.
It's a bait and switch.
Yeah.
They're also doing you're going to only spend this much on this rental. Don't forget about the fees that go along with that. Oh yeah, we're going to jack it up again within a week. Oh, while we're at it, we're going to do it again.
So it's like a home loan with a fluctuating escrow.
Yep. And now there's people catching on to it, knowing that Mr. Joe Schmo doesn't have that kind of money to go buy computers, and he's stuck in that now.
Well, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same concept as a cell phone. The thing is, they're calling out this computer company because they caught it. They're not calling out the cell phone companies because they've been doing it for years. Only thing that people understand with cell phone companies, because that's exactly what this is. It's literally like a cell phone company. And what people don't understand is, just because you come out with an iPhone 84 doesn't mean that it's better than the iPhone 83. Okay? When it comes down to it, you get an iPhone fucking say 16, and then all of a sudden here comes the 17, and it's got a 2 megapixel better camera or some bullshit on there, or it's got a little bit better graphics card on there or something. There's not much of a fucking difference. And then sometimes, and Apple has been known to do this, is they'll say that this is an upgrade, but it's the same damn phone. It's just in a bigger shape or whatever. It's when it comes down to it, they're renting the PC. And they're doing the exact same thing that you do through a cell phone company. It's just the way it is. But I personally, if they really, really, really want to complain about it, they can, but you might want to do the same thing about your cell phone, because they're doing the same exact fucking thing to you. They're trying to tell you that it's this, and they're selling you this. They'll jack up the price. They'll add things. They'll do this. They'll do that. This is the way it goes. I mean, if you're buying
TikTok, really,
right? But if you're a true PC person, and I mean a true gamer and a true PC person, you're not gonna go rent a goddamn gaming set. You're not gonna go rent a computer. You're not gonna do any of that shit. You're gonna buy your own. You're gonna customize it to your specifications, and you're going to upgrade it to your specifications. You're not gonna rely on another company just to give you a whole nother tower that you upgraded to. I mean, you can't do the same thing in that store that you can do with your phone. Your phone, you can turn some bitch on, you can check the specs. So I can turn this motherfucker on. I can go to the settings. I can check the specs of this phone compared to the newest phone that I got. And I look and I see, okay, the camera is 28 megapixels better. The memory is a little bit better. The battery power is a little better, whatever. Or, oh, wait, hold on. This one has a 3,800 mile battery. Why does this one only have a 2,800 mile battery? Like, that's not really an upgrade to me. You can't do that in a computer store. You can't just, let's plug it in, turn this motherfucker on. I want to check this. Hold on, I got to plug mine in too. I mean, they're not going to do that shit. You're just going to go in there, trust their word, grab it, take it home, and then all of a sudden you fucking figure out that, you got scammed. Yeah, you dumbass, you got scammed. Use common sense.
And they're actually pushing this out because literally the company right now is stating that before they were caught, you at any age could literally start this rental. They didn't ask for any ID. They didn't ask for
So you
any
could
information.
start this rental at any age.
Yeah, at any age. Little Sis's daughter could literally at that time could have actually rented that computer out without any photo ID,
she's getting
any
big.
proof, any card of any type, other than as long as it had that amount of money on the card. It could have put a prepaid card for all we know.
Right.
But now the companies, as they've been caught, now are saying, oh, now you can't do this rental unless you're of this age and you have photo ID and you have all this.
Right.
It's like,
And-
wait a minute,
well,
you're being a predatory. It's
and
being
here's
a
the
predatory
thing.
company.
And here's the thing. I want you to bring more of this, more on this on the next show. We got to
Yeah.
get out of here. But when it comes down to it, it's all said and done. If you're trying to do the shit that people are doing, if you're falling for the scams that are out there, the Haley Welch coin, the computer, any of the bullshit that you fall for, you can't blame the company for your own ignorance. You cannot blame the company for your own lack of common sense.
Mhm.
Do your research, think before you act. Don't just impulse buy shit, because that's why you end up the way you do.
Exactly.
True.
That's true.
Ro, you got anything to say
Also-
about any of this? No? Okay.
Mel wanted to say hi, but I was like, you gotta wait.
Okay.
He's talking.
Hi.
Hi, everybody over there.
We'll get the Munchkins on the next one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Lollipop
you
Guild.
can force them in there to come say hi
I-
to us.
Right. Mel was
She's going to
like,
bring out the whole.
Is that
I'll-
the podcast? She's like, I can't be on it, and she looks so disappointed. I was like, you can say hi to Bones.
Actually, you know, when they all come out, we'll play the Lollipop Guild song with it so the whole family can come out.
Wow.
Fuck you, Pit Boss.
Well, I mean,
Well, at least it's not the Oopa Loopus. Anyway,
Jesus Christ.
I'd love to stay in chat, but the prophecy foretold some absolute bullshit.
Raise your horns into the air. There is plenty here to share. All are welcome. Take a chair and